random question. You obviously read a lot, so I enjoy reading a physical book as well versus an ebook. I have ebooks and I've read them, but I much prefer something I can highlight, mark up. Do you have any tips for going like the information's here, but if I haven't read this book in 6 months, I may forget everything that's in it. Do you have any tips for gleaning information from a nonfiction book that you're trying to read it to gain a skill, learn something to so that you can reference it quickly?
Yeah, absolutely. And first of all, to your first observation about ebooks versus physical books, here's how I've landed on that. If it's a book I think I'm going to want to keep and reread, or reference again, I always get a physical book.
Yep.
If it's some book that I just know if I'm going to read it, I'm going to get whatever the point is in it, and I'm never going to reference it again, I'll save a little money and get the ebook.
Yeah.
And I've still got it.
That makes sense.
But I've got behind me shelves and shelves of books, and they're all around me here, if you could see, of books I've accumulated, and I go back to them time and again. But what I wish I'd done, what I wish I'd known 30 years ago when I started accumulating this library, is that I always now read with a pen in my hand.
Mm-hmm.
And what I begin to do is on one of there's usually some blank pages at the front or the back of the book.
Mm-hmm.
I not only underline and highlight, I start creating my own index in the front or the back of the book.
Nice.
So that when I find a nugget of something that I just think, okay, that's something I'm going to want to remember, want to come back to, this is a real great takeaway from that book.
Yeah.
I'll go to that page and then basically put a bullet point right there and then say page 42 and a just quick summary of that takeaway.
Awesome.
And so now the books I've been reading, especially the helpful nonfiction, self-help, how-to, inspirational kind of books, I'm now reading with a pen in hand. And then I can just go back to my index on that, especially if I want to cite that in something I'm writing.
Yeah.
I thought, okay, that author, there was this great story anecdote he told that illustrated this point instead of having to thumb through the entire thing trying to find it, I could just go right to the end, my own index.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
That's brilliant. Wow. That could be a little mini course or something right there, teaching. My friend Dan Miller has a course out about how to take good notes. And he's got a system for being able to remember information that he's read in books because he's a voracious reader as well.
Yeah.